Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all. Tracy Cortez versus Justine Kish. I had to go back and watch this fight actually because I was in and out the first time. I caught the first round, but I missed the second round. And once again, just like the Bellator fight, I missed out on a lot of the third round. So I had to go back and watch this one. The fight pretty much went the way I felt it was going to go. It was too close to call because I feel like both of these fighters, they still have some trouble and some difficulty leveling up in a fight. I feel like Tracy Cortez had moments on the ground and her using her strength and the clinch work, but I feel like the technical skill, the skill set and the technique of Justine Kish, I feel like it was too much for her at times. It's very competitive. I feel like if Justine Kish would have just stuck to the outside in this fight and, just through the high volume, she probably could have outworked Tracy Cortez, but she kind of set up her defeat starting in that first round, trying to go in there against the bigger fighter. I know that Tracy Cortez wasn't that much off weight, but she definitely looked like the stronger fighter in there as far as the clinch goes. So if Justine Kish would have stuck to her game plan on the outside, I feel like she probably could have won that third round and the fight probably would have went her way. But yeah, overall, like I said, it pretty much went the way I felt it was going to go. Close decision to Tracy Cortez. Real quick, going back and looking at the fight, Justine Kish right away, she started with some nice pressure early, landed some good leg kicks, punching her way in, landed some nice right hands at a distance. But as she landed those right hands, she wanted to go in for a clinch and try to go strength for strength with Cortez, which, Justine Kish, she looks strong, she's ripped, but Tracy Cortez is strong as well. She was able to muscle back. She came back with some good knees in the clinch, gets the takedown, controls the top position with some heavy ground and pound. And I mean, like, she took control of the round from here with this groundwork, because the way that these shots were landing, I thought she was going to land it. I thought she was going to end it. I thought she was actually going to end this with some ground and pound here because she was landing some heavy shots on Justine Kish. So if you look at just the setup here, Justine Kish probably could have won the round just off of her stand-up if she would just kept landing those shots at a distance. But she went in for the clinch. Tracy Cortez took advantage of that, took her down, and just pretty much controlled the round with her ground and pound. The second round, Kish, she landed a good right hand starting off again. I'm like, okay, she's landing these nice right hands and these leg kicks. She's a much better technical striker, but she's continuing to let Cortez come back and land on her as well. She's standing in front of her. She's not using those angles. So Cortez, she's able to close back in after a missed kick, lands some knees, takes it back to the ground, gets the back of Kish. Kish, she does a nice job of sliding out, getting back to her feet, goes back to landing some nice right hands, but Cortez, she comes back with her own strikes. But Kish, she's doing a much better job to me landing those shots. And then she lands some nice body kicks, lands another good right hand, and steps out. It was a tight round, but to me, I feel like Justine Kish, she did enough more to win the second round. I think she landed the more effective strikes, good right hands overall, good body kicks. Now the third round, this is the tiebreaker. This is the tiebreaker I'm talking about. These fighters, they need to really start to level up here. If they know a fight is close, you got to go in there and go for it. You got to go for broke. Kish, she opens up with some nice leg kicks again. Applying that pressure, she's landing that right hand again. That right hand is money. If she would follow up with a left hook or just continue to land it, she probably could have won the fight. The movement of Kish was really giving Cortez trouble in this round, but Cortez, she was able to time the movement and land some good. She timed the movement once and she landed a good left hook. Kish, she started doubling the jab, but Cortez, she rushed in, got another takedown, and in that guard, Cortez gets the back, gets in some heavy ground and pound once again, uses that weight on Kish, but Kish, she gets back up, goes back to range. Cortez, she starts banging to the body with some nice kicks. But Cortez, when she lands that big body kick, she eats a big right hand from Kish and gets dropped. So I was like, oh, okay, now we're seeing something different. The judges, though, they don't score these knockdowns too big, though. They score takedowns more, but they don't score knockdowns as much. So Kish, she does a really good job of landing here, but she lets Cortez answer back too much. I think Cortez was able to steal the round with her body kicks and her takedown. But I think the round, to me, it could have gone either way. I probably would have leaned more towards Justine Kish just because I like the effective strikes she did. She was able to drop Cortez in this round. Could have gone either way. Like I said, fighters, they just need to learn how to level up here, man. I mean, from here, Justine Kish, she needs to really use her striking, use her strengths, and just go for what she knows. The same thing I said about Lupe Benitez. Go for what you know. Don't give the other fighter a chance. Don't try to make it a fight. Make it a clinic. Don't make it a fight. Make it a clinic if you have that skill set. As for Tracy Cortez, still got some things to work on. Hopefully she can make weight, a little bit easier next time around. But if she's going to be in the 125-pound division, it's only going to get tough from here. Tracy Cortez, I don't know if she is ready for a top 15 fighter yet. Maybe a fight with like Montana De La Rosa if she's able to get past Ariane Lipski, or let's just say the winner of Montana De La Rosa versus Ariane Lipski. How about that? Or maybe Tracy Cortez versus Jillian Robertson to really test out her skills and her ground game. But yeah, man, overall, good fight, good competitive fight. And I have to give Justine Kish some credit, man. She really, from the tough days to now, she's really coming in there looking like a real specimen, as far as her body. She's coming in there ripped. I got to give her credit. Next to Gina Mazzani, they moved down to 125 pounds. And they look great. They look great as far as their physique. I mean, look at the back of Justine Kish. But, that doesn't translate to skill sets, right? So, yeah, man. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.